Aging sexy Martin, what's going on? Who is this guy?
It's me. Do you recognize me?
No, you're so sexy, bro.
Bro, I look like, you know who I look like? I look like that one guy on TikTok that look, I even got this.
Oh no. That might not be enough for people. Do the catch, do the throw and the cat and little
Wait.
Hosier. Catch my and I'll have my whiskey neat. Yeah, you'll never be him. No, that's not.
I love him. I love him because he just reminds me of Kevin a little bit, and I miss Kevin.
But he's hotter than Kevin. We can give him that.
He is. Well,
He
he
can.
is.
Kevin was shaped up. I don't know. He blocked me and everything. Some people may not
But you
know.
still find a way to find out what he looks like.
I'm his biggest fan. How's it been, man? You've
Well,
been
look,
traveling all over.
look, I can't stress enough how much this vacation was needed. It's so well, Madrid and Lisbon, that was more like sightseeing and stuff like that. But now that I'm in Croatia, I'm with my people. Everyone here is wearing Speedos.
Wow.
So I feel comfortable here. I feel more like myself because I know back home for some reason like everyone was making fun of me, but yeah.
And that's what it's good. And it's even good to see people with similar faces as you. I just met your grandma a minute ago. She looks similar to you as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
What?
grandma's here. All my family. My grandpa's running in circles downstairs. He's sundowning right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
bring him on. He might
Yeah.
have some insights. Show
He
him
can I
this.
don't think he can string more than two words together.
Dude, you ever know people when they stick their tongue out, it's all like pointy and thin? That scares the hell out of me when they're like, have you ever seen that?
Who?
Like some people just have like skinnier tongues. Oh, okay, yours is like the other way around. It's a very fat tongue. Whoa. No, the ones
Mine's
called
good for activities.
are
I'll
my
take my whiskey.
are my soul's feet or are my soul's yellow?
You got those Cheeto toes. Yeah, you got to be
Damn
careful.
it.
You can't, and you don't want to show that too much, dude. I used to do that, and now I get nonstop cameo requests from that one dude. So you got to be careful.
Oh yes, I want him to come my way. That's something about me. So I had a friend who would always get their hair buzzed because they would get DM'd. Someone would just send them a couple $1,000s to just watch them buzz their hair. And I'm like, I could do that because I had rent to pay. I was
Mhm.
struggling at that moment, but and they said no. He sent a picture of me and he was like, "Nah, I'm good on him." Why am I seeking validation from this bald shaving kink guy? You know what I mean?
No, but that would irk me too. It's like seriously, I can't even get you to like. Wow, that's crazy. Like that would piss me off. Like you're not turned on by me, really?
Yeah, exactly. And that's for the feet thing and every body part. I want to
It
be
hurts. It
appreciated.
hurts. It's actually probably a form of like psychological, like, no, what is it? Like it's like
People
reverse
pleasing.
psychology.
Oh,
It's like when you like you give them like two bad options and they still choose one of the bad options. It's like you don't even have to
mm.
choose.
Yeah, you don't have to like that at all. But I did feel validated. Chase was sleeping and we've been sleeping in the same bed and he was caressing my feet and he said I have
Really?
no, he was surprised I have no hair on my feet.
Wait, really? You guys are sleeping together?
He was in the air mattress. Okay, don't tell him this, but I know he did this. I get set up a whole air mattress, and then he comes at 3 a.m. and he's like, "Ah, it deflated. Can you make room?" I checked the next day. There's like a little pocket knife right next to the air mattress in a giant hole. He pop he popped it open, and then
He
every night
self-sabotaged.
so that he could sabotage himself me.
Dang. Dude, you got to get him out of there, seriously. And I noticed that, okay, so this was kind of weird. This is kind of weird. You had him on the Slushy Noobs YouTube channel?
Well,
You had
bro,
them?
because you're not here, bro. I don't. What am I supposed to do? You upload to the channel. You're stuck on Mandy's iPhone YouTube channel. Seriously?
It was a, yeah, but it was our 100th video.
Yeah, and neither of us knew. Don't. What are you doing? First you're edit farming, and now you're sad edit farming, and now you're posing for the edits.
You're supposed to be my duo.
Okay, give them a few angles to work with, a few shots, flowy ones, like shake the hair or something. Go ahead.
Wipe the sweat off me. Maybe they can see it.
Yes.
Maybe the sweat will glisten in the edits.
Show the forearms. You were That's not making it through.
What, this?
Show the forearm. You were showing me the
Oh,
sweat on your forearm. Yeah, that seems really really hot over there.
wow.
Wow.
Very salty. I haven't tasted sweat in a very long time. I'm not a big sweater. You know
But
that. You know that.
you ever intimate with someone and you take a lick on accident? No.
No. No. What? You do that?
When are you coming back?
Um, I don't know, man. It's like when I find myself.
What? You told me in a few days. What's going on? Are we never getting you
Yeah, but
back?
you know when you're enjoying it, I'm enjoying it too much. It's like, and I'm still seeking like answers and stuff.
What are those answers? Maybe I can help you get to the bottom of them.
Just kind of want to figure out like who I really am deep down inside. Like, is social media even for me?
Maybe it's not. What else would it be?
Well, I'm looking and everyone's enjoying life here. It's like a simple way of living, you know, and people have their farms to tend to. It's like Stardew Valley. Yesterday they had a freaking Stardew Valley event. I'm not even joking. It's like in the town plaza because it's a very small town here. And they set up a little like concert thing and they were selling like fish and strawberries and stuff. And then there was people playing like guitar and
Oh my
yeah.
God. Was there a little competition for the kids?
Yeah, and the kids have their own like little areas to play and like little yeah, it's honestly such a beautiful vibe. You know, the population I think of this town is like 1,000 people, but then when obviously when it's like summer, it spikes because of tourism. But it's a simple way of living and it's actually kind of speaking to me a little bit. So who knows? Might just stay here, bro.
Well, they don't have Uber Eats. Do they have Uber
No, they
Eats?
don't. They don't. Here?
Yeah.
No,
Or
bro, no. You have to go and you have to go walk and yeah, and walk and eat. That's what it's called. Walk and eat.
whoa. Hello. Are you back? I lost you for a second.
What happened?
Just a little bit
I'm
of a
back.
glitch.
I never left.
Okay.
But how are these glasses?
It's doing that thing where it speeds up to catch up with the glitch. That was very funny.
How is it? How are my glasses?
The glasses look very good. I like them, and I think the fluffy hair complements it as well. And I think you are feeling that one. You can't just do that
Not
and
that
let it
one?
go. You can't just. Well, you
Okay.
can. Give me a heads up though, so I could be ready for it. I'm jealous because I'm here. I'm getting paler by the day and like breaking out and eating dairy and
Hmm.
stuff.
We're
And
meeting. We're gonna meet skin color soon.
you're red right now, so is that gonna turn into a nice ombre?
It'll transform soon enough, but dude, we're gonna be one and the same. I'm so excited.
You know, that's my entire childhood, just people coming back from a cruise to Jamaica and then just comparing forearms. Oh my God, Hamza, I'm almost
Because
darker than you.
you're the closest person. So it's like, you know, they find the person with the lightest shade that's, you know, a POC and it's like, oh, like
That's okay. I mean, it's
we
not a
white people,
bad
we
thing.
gravitate to that person. We find that person and say, "Oh my God, look, we're close. We're close."
And I would like you because I would touch someone. I'd feel the warmth of someone else against mine, and that would be my takeaway.
It's mutual benefit. You're
It's
you want to be white, so you're also excited too because it's like, oh, like
I am
I'm
white,
close
yeah.
to you. It's a what's that relationship where the stuff grows on the whales?
Symbiotic,
Yeah, it's like symbiotic kind of.
symbiotica. Do I look sick? I think I look sick actually, or I think you're glowing so much that I'm getting
I'm
glogged.
mogging,
I'm getting glogged,
glogged. What's that?
glow mogged, because your glow is so
I don't
hard.
know these new things. I don't know. We're just Croatia's really behind on everything. Like, what did we just get recently?
Have
Oh
you
my
not seen the
God, the
newest
freaking
meme? Chickawaga?
what?
You haven't seen Chickawaga? It's the latest meme in
No,
2024.
no.
What do you have there? Tell me. What's there that's actually beckoning you? Because you're saying the fairs, you're going to the beach often, is that as well? And you also have your girlfriend and
People
your
are just not
grandma.
on their phones as much. People are just not on their phones, and you know what? I think the latest meme that came here is like, um, we just got uh, we just got demure. Demure is a funny one. We
Yeah,
just
it's
got
still
it's
big here.
corn.
It's still big here. Corn is kind of fell off here.
There is actually a new one floating around. This is the latest one, but it's and I think it's pretty funny. Oh, mommy, a girl behind you.
I don't know that one. You might be here for in the future.
Wait,
Wait,
Donatella Versace?
I think I saw a clip of that, but I was lost. And sometimes it's just not time and place. I can't really get into it.
Wait, you
Mommy,
seriously don't know it?
no, I'm gonna know it now though.
What I
Don't.
do?
Let me get it now. Oh, I saw it. Yes.
Mama, a girl behind you. What are you?
I started doing it. I started saying it so much. Anytime there's actually a little girl behind Mandy, I keep saying, Mandy, a girl behind you. When because it's kind of crowded in the streets here, so it's really funny.
You say mommy though instead of Mandy. Be honest.
Okay, yeah. How'd you know that?
Cause it's okay, dude. This is an open space. You can be out of character. It's the name of the
I
podcast.
think the other day I saw a comment on one of on Mandy's vlog, and it was like, seriously, 3 years in, and they don't call each other babe.
Yeah, you guys don't have it. I feel like you guys don't show any affection to each other in front of me because you're afraid I'm gonna lash out, which is fair.
Um, we don't do the like names really. But we do the baby talk. I think that's like a normal thing. Like we do
Yeah,
baby talk.
I don't have to see
It's
that.
just like oh, do you want to get the? It's like that. It's like more like lower tone.
Really? I
Yeah, it's
didn't.
like Mandy, can you get me water? Like that a little bit.
And then if I heard that, I would join in and be like, I can get the water. I'm already at the kitchen.
In our
You for,
polycule.
you forget I'm even in the room. You just snap your head.
I go, a girl behind you. That's what I do. Look, I'm struggling out here, okay? I need my brain rot, all right? I was lying about all that. All the simple life stuff like that. I can't. That's not for
I'll
me.
I'll bring you down quick. Don't worry. As soon as you get
I
here,
need the chaos.
I'll catch
I
you
need the
up.
chaos.
How are you still taking Lexapro or is it just out the window?
No, Lexapro is much needed. I'm taking it. Oh,
Double
it's
time?
great.
Oh,
It's
it's great.
great. Yeah,
That's
it's been
good.
I've actually it's actually been a lot better. I think there was like that first 2 weeks. Oh, you know about it. Oh my gosh, I was like dizzy and like freaking I don't know, just like nausea in the morning. But now it's actually regulating itself, and I'm able to actually go outside and not worry that I'm gonna get hit by a car or something. So it's great.
That's sick, man. I saw a comment that said, Martin put me on Alexa Pro. Do you condone that or no?
Yeah, so well, that's what I'm here for. Is I'm trying to like I'm working for big pharma, and I'm trying to like get people to use medications.
And get better
We got
and
paid. We
healthier.
got paid. Hamza, should I say this? Like we got paid by just pharmacies around the world and stuff like that
You
to
can go
just
ahead,
promote
Pfizer.
more medication.
Pfizer,
Yeah.
Moderna, and also, oh, the latest and greatest, the Wuhan lab in China.
hmm So we're
What?
excited to partner up with them. So that's why this episode is sponsored by Big Pharma.
Big
I
Pharma.
saw you guys did a factor deal. Nice, bro.
I know, and I mentioned you though. I said Martin would have loved to say some good things about it, but you weren't there for it.
Mention schmention. Seriously?
I do love my factors, but dude, I
What is
haven't.
this? What is this? A freak show reunion?
No, it's not. It's exactly what it's not. If you were there, yeah, you would be the whole freak show because you are the freak. I've been mean. I've been a lot meaner thanks to Chase. He lashes out at people, and I have to pull it back. We
Mm.
took a Uber yesterday. We walked to Chipotle from my house, which is like not even a kilometer, and then we got too tired to walk back, so we ordered an Uber. Um, and then in the Uber, he was stuck in this loop of telling us that you can move your pinned location to more accurate. And he was just stuck in like you couldn't say anything to get out of it. Because it's that thing that Uber drivers have where they talk at you, they don't talk with you because they'll never see you again. Who cares? You don't get to know
Mm.
somebody. So it was just again and again and again for like 9 minutes. It was a short drive, but he was just like, "Yes, you can move it." And then Chase was in the back, and he would just be like, "I don't know, I just don't get it. Could you say it just one more time?" And I was just losing it in the front. And you know what his name was? Hamzo.
Hamzo?
Hamzo. And I tried to stop the loop to be like, "Your name is Hamzo. My name is Hamza. That's close." And be like, "But you can move the pin though. Next time you guys are able to move the pin." It was like an unskippable dialogue. So that's what you missed out on. There's a lot of fun. stuff with modern technologies and
Yeah.
conveniences.
Stuck
So
in those conversations. That reminds me of like I don't know if you ever played Pokemon. You probably played Pokemon, right?
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Should.
When you go to the like health center or like to heal your Pokemon, it's like if
Yeah.
you don't press B, you like start the dialogue again. Like this is the Poke Center where you can heal all your Pokemon. Place them here. Da 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 da. It goes through the whole dialogue before you have to click like yes, I want to heal my Pokemon. But if you accidentally click like B because you're trying to skip so fast, if you press it again, it'll restart.
Oh, what the
That was
hell?
like my biggest thing. I remember I was like, oh my God, it, this is like one of those like glitches in the Matrix where I kept doing that. I kept getting stuck in that dialogue and I was getting so frustrated and hot and sweaty. And I was like, oh my God, why do I keep messing up? Because I just want to skip past this. And I accidentally kept pressing B every time and it put me back in it.
And now you're medicated because of it.
Yeah,
That's
now I'm
probably where it all
medicated.
started, the anxiety.
Probably. Yeah, probably
Which
Pokemon.
game? Which one was that? I feel like they would fix that pretty quick. It's got to be an early one.
That was Diamond.
Diamond DS
So
on.
one of the in the newer, well, it's not newer anymore, I guess, but it was one of the newer ones at the time.
We're getting old, man,
Yeah.
and I'm excited to get old. I can't wait.
What do you think of my room though?
Um, it looks like it could use a little bit of charm. I like that pedo bear, pedo, or I don't know if I could say it, PEDO bear. Is that what that
No,
is?
it's just no, this is just no, this is Mr. Snuggles.
Oh, Mr. Snuggles, is that a pillow pet? You guys are so late. Pillow pets just
This
hit
used to be my
Croatia.
grandpa's. This used to be my grandpa's. That's how old it is.
And then why didn't you use it anymore? Does it scare him?
He doesn't even I don't think he even knows that there is this because I'm on the top floor right now. I don't think he even understands that there's this in the
Top
house.
floor. Do you live in a mansion?
I'm a top floor boss.
Do you live in a mansion?
It's like an apartment. It's like a we just had an apartment a complex kind of thing.
Oh, I see. It's like a phenomena that a lot of people who they like build mansions in their home country. And I don't know
It
if
is a
that's a
thing, and then you
Croatian
just
thing.
rent it out and whatever. I know people here that like built villas, and now they just rent it to like super rich, like German tourists for like 30,000 a month.
I would not rent to a German though, but that is sick. I
For
think that
30,000 a month though, okay, $30,000 a month, but a German person has to sleep in the house.
and you get no Wi-Fi. What are those? You get to live in this mansion, but you get no Wi-Fi, and this is your girlfriend, and then it's like super mean.
It would be no, the scenario should be like 30,000 euros, or a German person has to sleep with you, and a German person has to sleep with you in the bed.
Are there hot Germans? Who's a hot German? Let me see. Hot Germans.
Beats me, bro.
German celebrities. Are you allowed to have a celebrity crush? How does that work with your relationship?
I used to have them. They no longer exist. Once Mandy entered the space, they
Yes.
all became null.
Heidi Klum.
Heidi Klum is it German?
Heidi Klum is a German. Henry
Okay.
Kissinger. Um,
Who?
Kristen Dunst. I like her.
Kirsten Dunst. Those are Germans?
I don't know. I just searched and it's popping up. Yeah, Google is saying it. So not a big roster though.
No.
Christoph Waltz, of course. Inglorious Bastards. He's hot.
Hmm.
They're very aggressive man. Um, yeah,
Yet to name. I think I probably Heidi. I guess right. She's a model.
and she does look like Mandy a little bit.
I don't really care. Mid.
Well, that's okay. Well, I'm holding it down here, man. So I don't know. You said you had a one-way ticket. I don't know if you are looking at booking that next one back, but let the people know because people think I've like stuffed you away and I'm hijacking things. You know, you got to speak out for me, man. Rumors spread pretty fast.
I'll come back. I'll come back. I think now that I've sat and thought about it for a bit and had this conversation with you, I think you've like slowly like just even seeing you and doing this podcast reminds me of all the good times. So I think I'll head back. But when I come back, like can you make sure Claire and Chase aren't there? And
I have set it up so they're exactly gone as soon as you return. So
yeah, because it's like it is after all, it is like slushy noobs and out of character is like our thing. I don't know.
yeah, and I let them know, and I think they're leeching off my clout. I'm not 100% sure, but they also,
Pro-
yeah.
Hey, probably. you have to watch out those close around you. Like now that we have like followers and a lot of fame and we're getting recognized and stuff, you have to watch out those close around you. Like they're gonna start trying to get closer.
Right. And into my bed. I don't know how that happened.
And careful leaving hairs and nail clippings and stuff because you
I
never
haven't
know if he's collecting them.
I haven't clipped them because I'm literally
Good,
scared of that. It's been 3 weeks.
good. And you're throwing your toilet paper in the toilet and flushing it,
Drain the
not in the
toilet.
trash can. Okay, dude, you laugh, but I'm not even joking. At the airport in
No.
Lisbon, I went into the public washroom and there's like they had a can there and it literally says don't throw toilet paper and other shit in here. It's literally just for like garbage. And they people put their poo in the fucking thing.
What the hell? What the hell?
And I
I
always sit there and think, and I'm pondering while it's fucking stinking up the place. I'm pondering, like, who is that that's doing that?
I did that in a kindergarten or something. No, I didn't know better. And then it took one little slap on the wrist to be like, oh, yeah. But what I did until about third grade was I would pee into a measuring cup and then I'd spill that measuring cup into the toilet because I was really into measuring. So I wanted to see it. Like I would only do it when I really had to pee. I'm like, this is going to be the biggest pee ever. And then I would get the measuring cup, pee, 200 milliliters. And that's how I learned about the metric system as well.
That's cool. That's a good way. It's like a self-taught. You're self-taught. Um, I went right before I left for vacation. I got my physical, and I remember I had to pee in the cup, and I haven't done that in a very long time.
Yes.
And but the thing is, it made me so nervous. I'm like, oh man, like what if I pee? Like what if I don't pee? Like I
Not-
need to make sure I'm like. So I drank so much water, and when I got there, I forgot that they give you like the tiniest freaking thing, and and I peed and I
Spilled over.
overflowed it like way too much. I was like, oh my God, I could not stop it. How much water I drank.
Oh,
Oh
hell no.
no. But I literally I had so much that I was like, okay, I gotta dump a little bit of this to make it look like a little bit more normal. Like
Right. What about when the nut on the cup? Was that easy or hard?
not you do that? You have to do that?
Mine does. He says for DNA testing. But I never
Careful, dude.
but I never got the
That's what
results.
I'm saying is people close to you and around you, your doctor probably knows about your internet presence. So he's probably trying to clone you. He knows that you have this gene in you that makes people that is famous. You have a famous gene.
I have the famous gene.
Yes. Your kids one day, Hamza, you don't even understand. Your kids one day, my God,
What?
they're going to be like famous just because of your name.
Really?
Yes. Mine too. We're not normal people. We're different.
What was the plot of Maze Runner? How did they get in that square? How?
They jumped off the battle bus. I don't know.
Yeah, what was that? Cause it did have did it have any explanation or they just started there? I don't know,
Is
right?
it like a Hunger Games sort of situation
I think it
where they
was
have
some sort of
districts?
no, it was a grand experiment. I know because they made it out at some point, broke the simulation, but I don't know. If they just woke up in there, I don't think that would be good at proposition or preposition, excuse me. Guys, stop playing at the door, please. I think Jason Claire have their ear
Hey,
to the door like
stop
this.
buzzing. I'm talking to the flies in here.
You don't,
Those are our
where's
pets here.
everyone? Where's everyone?
All my family?
Yeah.
Oh, they're downstairs. Some of them are at the beach. We're scattered. We're scattered. There's the thing is when you say where's my family? It's like this whole town is my family. Everyone here's cousins. Everyone knows each other. It's hard to find someone that you're not related to. That's why a lot of relationships fail here. You start
Are-
dating someone, you find out that your cousins 6 months in.
Whoa. Are they
Yeah, it
kind
happened to my
people?
dad. Happened to my dad.
Your dad engaged. My mom also had that. What? I don't know what. What happened to your dad?
Well, just he had a girlfriend. He was super in love with her, and then he found out that it was his third or third cousin.
Dude, you can get away with that.
You can, but he didn't want to risk it. He just didn't want to, he wants to find the. He's like, maybe I should actually leave this area.
Wow. And then met your mother
No,
in Germany?
In Germany, yeah. So here, yeah, you definitely don't want to go here, and it's starting to get to a point where you're actually noticing people. You're like, yeah, this person's parents probably cousins. You can kind of tell.
I have aunts and
Not
uncles
that
who
they're
made
like,
those
it's just
choices
like,
as well.
it's just they move a little funny. It's almost like it's actually like a local phrase that they say here. It's like
Mhm.
a, yeah, you guys have the relation.
Yeah, it's probably an insult, probably, or is it
It's
mean
actually a
or?
joke here. It's more like a lighthearted joke
Hmm,
because everyone is like that. Everyone
got
is
it.
like, yeah,
Well, good thing you found Mandy
like the
here,
Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other. Like,
and they just look and they're just one is blind and one doesn't have hair or something.
yeah.
Well, here's what we're up to. I'm gonna see that.
So what's going on there?
I'm really trying to make it fun. It's the whole everything I do. I'm like, Martin missing out.
It doesn't
He's
hit the same,
not.
right?
But you're having more fun somehow with it's like you win. How did you do this?
It's because I'm not forcing it.
Yeah.
I'm acknowledging that you're not here. I'm acknowledging that. I'm not trying to fake it till I make it. I'm acknowledging the sadness and I am distraught. But ultimately I know that one day we'll be reunited and that's it. Like there's no point in trying to fake it.
And the heart grows fonder.
Do I sound different?
You are. You're doing a little deeper voice here, but I think you're just matching
Do I have an
your
accent?
no.
Really? I tend to
Really?
have a little bit more of an accent when I'm here, when I'm in Croatia. Just
Just
really?
because you're
Like you don't
amongst.
hear my accent?
Okay, now you're pushing it, dude.
I've been talking like this.
Yes. I've been doing that. Claire thought that was a Canadian accent because I've been saying it so much. Like, the heck? What the? Like, duh instead of the. And I think
Yeah.
it's like forming into a fake impediment. It's bad. It's like when those people who are faking their ticks when they go beans, beans. And like, that's me right now.
Yeah, that's like the yeah, it's like when everyone was doing like the literally and like everyone thought that was the funniest thing in the world, but like they kept doing it and now they actually it's
Got
like their
stuck.
punishment. It's like you made fun of speech impediments, now you have one.
Yeah. My uncle used to
It's like
make.
a boy who cried wolf. Like, hey, sorry,
My uncle used to make fun of someone who was smaller. Uh, what's the correct term?
little person.
Little person gave birth to one, and it was kind of poetic there. And then he learned to love it. So, so
But
if
you have a little person in your family?
yes,
That's insane. I haven't seen one in a very long time.
in real life, yeah, I don't know.
Don't come across them much often or very
I'm
often.
yeah,
But I know that I think there's a country where the majority
yes.
is all little people.
I think it's a Chinese performance I saw, and it was like a whole little town in China where it was just them, but it was very unethical, I believe. Or maybe I'm thinking of Maze Runner again. But my point is like there's what would be your um thing that you made fun of people when you were a child that would possibly be passed on to your offspring? Because I often reflect about that. Um, maybe I did make fun of all the hot people, so my children will probably be hot.
I think for me, I never really. I guess you could interpret this as
My
making.
hot children. What am I
Yeah, that's just
saying?
that. Yeah, that just came across. My children are me so hot.
My
Um,
hottest children.
yeah, for me, I just saw homeless people. I didn't like make fun of them or anything because but I would go up to them and go, which almost it came across almost like I'm kind of like belittling them. But I'm just a little kid who wanted to say hi to everybody. Didn't really judge who I
Mhm.
was saying hi to. But I think like the homeless people actually were like, really, bro, hi, like in their face.
Wow. And you'd
So
think
maybe,
maybe your child will be homeless.
maybe houseless.
I don't know what is you're supposed to say now, but either
Yeah.
or I'm happy to have kids, like whatever scenario. Like just putting it out there. What are you on? What's your position on this one?
Am I gonna have kids or not?
Yeah, or would you like to?
I would
And
love to. I would love to just I just want to make sure that I can give them the best possible life.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. I can't do no freaking just having kids for the sake of it. Like it has to be like if I have this kid, it's gonna be like set and for life, yeah.
And what will you name it?
Oh, come on. We've already done this so many times. You know, the first number one choice,
Monday.
Marcelo.
You changed it?
Marcelo. And then if it's a girl, Marceline from Adventure Time.
That's way better than Monday. Nice.
Hey, I've changed.
I need to meet more people with unique names. I noticed that. A lot of people, I need to spread my wings. I was driving down the street and I saw a pop-up, like a skater rave
Hmm.
pop-up, just pulled over and I went in there and just to feel it's one of those rejection therapy things and it was a lot of fun. Um, I I've been struggling with fist bumps. I don't know why I've been had the confidence to give people fist bumps these days and it never pans out ever, ever. But I think
It's
it's
because you're trying
fun.
to be different. It's because you're trying to be different.
It's kind of an on the go thing. I'm just trying to be like, well, let's like,
Yeah, I mean, when I'm trying to do the on the ghost thing, just because like I know that COVID is still happening and stuff, so I'm trying to go like that. That's just my
whoa.
favorite one. Yeah, I go.
I don't think anyone did that. I saw it in like TV shows, those shows that like brought COVID into the show itself, but like
Yeah.
would
No,
any
I did it all the time. I got it from my water polo coach. Um he did that. He was like,
really? Oh,
yeah.
my dad used to do that if he was eating and his hands were dirty.
Oh, that's good. And it's like, yeah, it's really silly though, because it's like you can't actually even like,
And like weenus to weenus. Come on. Did you remember that?
bro, seriously? Weenuses? What are we, 12 years old again?
And you know what's here? Vagina. And you know what's
And you know
here?
what's here if you have the condition? Angina.
What's that? You have that?
No, I don't have that one. I haven't
I
gotten that one yet, but it's like it's basically with your heart. It's something to do with your heart. You have a heart angina.
I
Your
saw
heart has
rumors
an angina.
people don't believe you that you have POTS. What do you have to say about that?
So there, okay, so the POTS allegation. So basically,
Is
the
it a
lying about my
moderate
POTS.
case?
Guys, so yes, I lied about my POTS. I just wanted sympathy from on people on the internet and stuff. I just wanted attention.
Why would you do that? You know people suffer from that every day, and a majority of them being women.
I, I understand. It's just if you want me to get into it, okay, well, when I was a kid, I just craved attention from my parents and wasn't really received because I had a younger brother that seemed to get more attention than I did. And I just thought, okay, what a better way than to just fake an illness.
That's incredibly messed up. So you're taking Lexapro just for attention?
Well, while we're at it, yes, I lied about my anxiety as well.
Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night.
What does that
So,
Macklemore have to do with anything?
did you see it in the video I showed you? It got stuck in
No.
my head when I showed you the video of Claire. Was it playing through? I sure
It
hope
was
it
like
was.
slight. I couldn't tell what was playing on the radio.
That's what it was, and it wasn't radio. That was
It was
off.
actually the mic was like purposefully muting it. It was like I can't let this pass through the mic.
Maybe it's worried about copyright and such.
Oh, actually, thank God for that. Yeah, careful. I've been
Ish.
worrying about it. I've been filming a lot here in Croatia with like vlogs and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know the copyright situation. Like a lot of stuff has been playing, but the thing is, they play covers. They play covers here, so I don't know if that's copyright.
No, I did see one of Mandy's videos, and then she started a voiceover out of nowhere, and that did jump scare me a little bit.
Yeah, because she's worried about the copyright.
It was like the least tender voiceover. Here we are. We are eating. Like this is what you want.
That's Mandy. Mandy doesn't even retake the freaking voiceover. She just presses play. Like she, it's like a miracle that it even goes through.
We're eating right now. Look at Martin's dumbass. I told him to smile here. He didn't smile. Now we have this clip.
She's
And
always sneak dissing me.
yeah, why is that? Where is she? Can she chime in? Mandy.
She's downstairs, and I think she's actually what's
She's
she doing?
sick?
I think she's actually helping my parents like prepare dinner and stuff.
Oh, yeah. While you do the podcast.
She's like a homebody now. She's like turning into a trad wife. It's kind of scary. And anytime we encounter my grandpa, he loves her. He doesn't even know who she is, but he loves her because he loves like smaller kind of petite women.
Yes, I could see myself like that when I'm older as well. Just
Yeah.
appreciating youth and like smaller people.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's something about just some people who can just there's an appreciation for youth. Like I think that I see children in the park and I'm like, that's incredible that I was like that. And now I got what? Like GERD? What the hell happened between then and here? And I think
Well,
that's incredible.
now you can't spend too much time at a playground
And
looking
for
at the
what?
kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's poetic. It's like people look at me with crooked eyes, and I'm like, I'm just trying to. Am I
I'm
out
just
of breath?
appreciating youth. Leave me alone.
Exactly. Whoa, whoa.
I'm just admiring the youth. Jesus Christ. Can't a dude just admire some youth in peace?
I want to,
And then what's his name pulls up on you? Vitali pulls up on you with
Vitali.
freaking.
I want to do a parody of that, but it'll just get clipped and like it'll just be real. Like you can't, because they look like parodies already. Like it's just real. They don't even look
No,
real.
I saw one and it's so crazy. It's like they just pulled up on him. I don't think they even said a word and they just started beating on him.
What?
Yeah, it's like they didn't even confirm nothing. Like usually they go like, I got the messages right here. They just pointed him out and they just started wailing on him. I was like, okay, wait, isn't there supposed to be like a process to this?
That's and that's what we're left with. The cops gave up. The judges
Cops
gave
gave
up.
up. Now we got Vitali as a cop, even though his ass has what's it? He like beat some girl up on shrooms or something.
Yeah, like to the brink
Like
of death. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on there, but he's a Russian, so I don't know why I
so
said
it's
that.
like so it's like where so what are the scales have not balanced here. We got Vitali who can beat up a woman almost to the point of death, and but then because he chases after these men who go after kids,
Let
it
me
kind of
look
goes
up that
down.
Vitali crime because I'm curious. Vitali beating Duke Dennis came to Toronto, by the way.
What?
Yep,
Awesome stuff always happens when you leave. Dang it.
and he shot me a
Duke Dennis.
message.
That almost sounds like a joke. That sounds like what a 13-year-old would say to his friend in school. Like, bro, you missed a day. Duke Dennis came to school.
No, dude, he went to the Ian Center and like the CNE. Like,
What?
I swear to God.
With just himself or with like
Just a
AMP?
camera, just no, just him and like just clip forming, getting recognized. But he messaged me if he we wanted to get something to eat, and I said I'm not until Martin comes because I know you're such a big fan of his.
Yeah, dude, thank you so much. Like, yeah, don't because like if you actually linked up with Duke Dennis after I left, like that would be yeah, that would be upsetting.
You would be so sad. You'd probably fly back if I gave you a 12-hour window.
Yeah, if you gave me time, I think I would. Like, why would I not?
He's such a charismatic young man, or old. He's getting there. How old is he?
He's getting there. I think he's Unk status, so
Unk status. That's one of those Gen Z terms.
it just hit Croatia. Everyone's saying Unk status now.
Really? What?
Yeah.
So when your grandpa's dementia or sundowning, they just go Unk status.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like a state for here, it's like a state of denial. I think like all the all the townsfolk like know about my grandpa and like his dementia, but they don't even believe like they don't even actually believe in the dementia. They're just like, oh yeah, oh he's the same as he's always been. It's like, no, no, he can't even speak right now. And they're like, ah, oh, classic.
Wow.
Yeah.
In April 2020, Vitali was arrested and later charged for aggravated battery by Miami Beach police. Allegedly tackled a female jogger and struck her multiple times in the head and chest. He was released from custody after posting a $7,500 bond. So if you have $7,500, you could beat up a stranger, I guess. Other crimes include being arrested and spent 5 days in an Egyptian jail after climbing the pyramids of Giza in January of 2020. Vitali is currently facing a ban from attending major sports events for his antics. However, in the 2019 Cricket World Final between England and New Zealand, Vitali's mother attempted to emulate her son's girlfriend's success. Um, I don't understand. Oh, his mom
Oh yeah,
streaked.
his mother's like a freak too. Yeah, she's like
Whoa.
clout. She has like that clout kind of brain as well.
2014 was arrested for invading 2014 FIFA World Cup between Germany and Argentina. That was a big game. He invaded
Yeah.
that. And then also 2016 for trespassing after climbing the Hollywood sign. Um,
Just a nuisance, really.
He was again
Dang.
arrested for the NBA
So
Finals between the
so
Cavs
honestly,
and Golden
you
State.
put one of those kick predators and Vitali next to each other. I'm shooting them both, bruh. I don't know.
What? Shooting wasn't even an option. We were going to go through the rule of law.
Exactly. I don't play by the rules.
You're really slinging, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun from this countryside. Are there horses?
The only things you can really ride here are the stray dogs, if they're big enough. Um, Cats, not so much. But other animals include birds.
Not a lot of
There's not
wildlife.
really much variety here. It's really just that. I don't think I mean there's horses, but it's more like inland. I'm on the coast, so
Right. And do you like that? Is there any
dolphins.
dolphin? No. Did you see
But
one?
rare, very rare. They come through the little chasm like from the Atlantic Ocean. Or what is it? Pacific or Atlantic? I don't know.
Not
Whatever.
sure.
And it comes in through to the Mediterranean Sea. So
That's incredible. And there's also a meme about dolphins going on right now. I don't know if you've seen it with them
what
jumping.
is it?
It's the song with Avril something. It's a dolphin meme where they have the juxtaposition of a jarring comment over an image of a 2010-esque dolphin meme.
Let me be part of your symphony.
Yes, that's it.
So yes, we have internet connection here in Croatia, and
Whoa,
yes, I've been looking at it.
whoa, you're on your Zoom, quite literally.
I'm on my Zoom. Yeah, I've been paying attention. I'm just joking. How could I ever? I have my phone. I'm on TikTok. I'm still reading the funny stuff. Onika burgers. Like I got everything down.
Onika Burgers just hit Croatia. Will Smith's getting
Dude,
slapped. Just hit Croatia.
I had this one girl on my flight when I was coming here for when I was flying into Portugal, and like as we were landing, this girl behind us started tweaking, like genuinely started like kicking her seat in excitement, like kicking Mandy's seat. She was right behind Mandy. And Mandy was like, "What is this girl doing?" She was doing it like the entire flight 'cause she was just so excited. She's like, "Oh my God. She's like Canadian, obviously, because we're flying from Toronto. But she's like, screw it, I'm not Canadian anymore. I'm European. I'm gonna tell all my friends I'm European. Like, we're like, what is this girl on about? She's like hyperventilating. She's like, I can't believe it. The air just feels so different as we're just slowly descending into Portugal. She's like, it's like, it feels like my second home. It's like those memes where someone goes to Europe once, like on steroids. Like it was insane. She was like, I'm gonna like do all this. I'm gonna, oh my God, like I'm gonna tell all my friends like this, that. And I'm like, girl, the seatbelt sign hasn't even come off yet. Like you haven't even actually smelt any of the Portugal air. Like you don't even know what's going on. You might actually hate it. And she's just like hyping it up like crazy. And her parents are like, whoa, you're really serious about this.
Parents. So how old was she? Did it have
She was
wholesome
younger. I think she
undertones?
was like 15 or something. But I overheard the conversation. I think they're trying to get their citizenship. They were trying to get a European Union citizenship thing for her, and they're trying to do it, and they're really desperate because I think the only connection they have is that their great grandma is Slovenian.
I see. And what's her name?
I'm not sure what her name was, but I
Yeah,
just
you
know that she was.
know.
No, I don't, but I know that I know she was very excited. She was telling everyone around her, like she was talking to other people in the freaking flight. She was like, "Is this your first time in Portugal?" And we're like, "No." Or well, we were like, "Yeah, but you know, we've been to Europe before." She's like, "Oh my God, really? Tell me all about it."
Well,
So
it
she was
sounds
excited.
wholesome. It sounds wholesome. You guys sound like moms.
It's wholesome, but it's not really wholesome when you're on a flight and it's just you're just hearing that for like the last hour and and the seats being kicked and you're kind of just like, "Oh my God."
Right. Yeah, I admire, and then I also am like, man, when you get sat by next to someone who makes small talk, it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
there is something about, let's acknowledge that we are two human beings sitting next to each other, at least for a little. Like, we don't have to
Mhm.
completely just have blinders on, but then you push it, you know? That was me whenever the guy started conversation, and then I told him, if we crash, can I eat you? And then he was like, yeah, I should have never talked to you, man. But
That's not small talk. That's pretty.
But like people get married off like meeting people on a plane.
Really?
Yep, and they make business partners and like long lasting connections.
Hey,
Often, often the person in first class will marry the waiter. Flight wait,
flight
flight
attendant.
flight attendant,
Okay,
air
that makes
waitress.
that's actually that's exactly what a first class person would probably do. They want that kind of they want the servant. That's what they're used to.
Right. And also
Um,
it's like I can save you kind of mindset.
yeah, it's like, oh, you were too pretty to be working as a flight attendant. Come join me and I'll pay everything for you.
Which on that note, one of the worst jobs in the world, I would say, is in my opinion, if I have to like do one, well, I'm so sorry. I'm so enamored by the people who can stomach going back and forth, giving people drinks for 8 hours, like on a rocky flight. Wow, that takes vigor.
Those always amaze me. I know that there's like some crazy benefits,
Yeah.
but it's just not. I don't know it. I should probably look into it, but I just don't think it'll be enticing enough for me. I'm just not. I'm okay on flights. Like I'm okay. I'm not the most comfortable, but I'm not the most like freakish either. I know Mandy's definitely more anxious than I am on flights. It's just not it's not a comfortable environment. You're in this tube
No.
in the air and like why do you want to be on here? I honestly it's the same for me on a train. I would not want to work on a train either. I
Right.
don't like those transitional spaces. Actually, I sat and thought about it for a bit. I don't think I even have a fear of flying. I think I have like a fear of everything that comes with traveling. Like I don't like get like trying to find your gate, like going through the security, like I and all the people scrambling around, like no one is organized there. Like people are getting up as soon as the seatbelt sign isn't even off, and it's like, please stay in your seats. People are already up on taking out their bags. It's like, what is this like chaos? Like it's like a fight for survival in these flights. It's like it just doesn't feel right. It feels like the least organized thing in our world. Like
When it
flying
should
and trying
be.
to get places. Hmm?
Like when it should be
It
organized.
feels like it should be more organized than it is, and it's just it irks me so much. I get way too overstimulated on these planes. Like if there's a baby crying, oh my god, it's over. Like it's gonna bother me the entire flight. Like I get really ticked off, and it's like it's a small space. That's what I get more anxious about and pissed off about. It's not necessarily being up in the air and
That's a nice like a noticing moment where you notice something like
Mhm.
that's what it is. Because what'll fix that, honey, is going to first class.
Man, I've never been. I really want to go. I really want to just say fuck it and spend all my money on it.
Yeah, like $20,000 on a
Is it
flight.
actually?
I think so. I don't know
How do people,
anything.
so then how do people do it?
It's all the points, the credit card points. I got two
Mm,
hours in business class going from Italy to Turkey, and
really? How was it?
I felt immediately all those things you just said are gone. Every single one of those things. There's no baby there. Nobody's standing up before you because you're in the front of the plane. You're getting fed, you're getting massages, you're getting your toes touched. Everything's nice. You're getting your own
Really?
headphones. Give you a blanket. Your seat reclines. You get a pillow. You get a little story. And
Dang.
that's business. That's business. That's not what. Oh, he's in a transitional period right now. Interesting. Hello, Martin. Welcome
No, I'm
back.
here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, hi. I have a friend who's a flight attendant and he pays on his flights only the tax. Yeah, only the tax. $1,000 flight, 5% tax or whatever the hell. Let's go. And he does it for all him and his boys. They'll go to Colombia for a weekend, come back just to try their favorite soup or something that they always go to do.
wow. What's his name? I want to, could I be friends with him?
His name is Jefferson. Would you have
Promise.
expected that? It's a very rare name.
No, but a name like that will get you into
High
onto
places,
flights.
very high
Yeah.
places, yes. Um,
My name is
but
Jefferson. Actually, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like a flight attendant name.
I have two sides to me. My name is Jefferson, and my name is Jeff. Is that funny?
That's just when you're silly and feeling a little crazy.
Yeah, he would not ask for Jefferson. He would definitely say Jeff. That's him. Um, but that's okay. Where would you go if you could go to a country in South America? Hello?
The lag was so crazy there. All
Oh,
you said was, "Where would you go? Go, go." Where would I go if I could go in South America? I'm assuming that's what you said.
Yeah, how did you assume that? So you did hear
Because
you
it
go
just ended.
troll.
We just said, where did I go South America? So I was like, okay, let me piece it together.
That's a where
Um,
country, yeah. Which one?
well, I just watched a really cool movie called City of God,
Okay.
and it takes place in the favelas of Rio de Janeiro. And honestly, the favelas look really nice.
Are those the beaches when they go, whoa, whoa?
No, those are actually the hoods.
What about the big Jesus statue? Is that next to the fellow?
Maybe, I'm not sure, but they look really fun and nice. It's just owned by like slumlords and stuff like that. That's kind of how they operate. But it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like there's, apart from all the violence and stuff like that, like it looks like comfortable. There's a community there. It's like they don't really, I would be like an outsider, so I would probably not get treated as well, but I'd like to give it a try.
That's
Hey, I
something
could change a
that
lot of people's minds.
well, I'm curious because when you left to Barcelona, I saw this whole thing. Apparently, they really hate their tourists right now. And were they hating on you?
Yeah, we did a stop in Barcelona, and we were just eating on this patio, and it's actually really funny. So they kind of run up to you and they squirt you with this liquid,
What liquid?
and then you kind of wipe it off, and you're like, what was that for? And they're like, go home. And I'm like, wow.
Really?
And I was like, wow, racism much? But then I realized it was for tourists. They didn't like tourists.
Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was because they
probably.
didn't like gringos, white people.
Oh no, you're beloved anywhere. Oh,
Yeah.
you are welcome. Go to the Middle East or go to some South East Asian country and you'll get all the love you need. If you're not feeling loved enough. But
Where's a place where they don't love us?
they not like us. Hey, probably Toronto. You're pretty low on the food chain here.
Really?
Yeah. Like there's a lot of options. You could find a Jamaican, half Korean, and that is the coolest thing ever, you know? And you just lose 10 out of 10 out of times. Even me, I'm out of my depth.
It kind of goes like in Toronto, it's like white people are at the bottom, but if you're a white person that goes to Carabana,
And yeah.
you're above.
And then if you main feed an Instagram post, one more step. They don't know. People don't know Caravana, but if you know, you know. Well, that's awesome, man. Do you have any questions for me?
I just know you're not on vacation stuff, so I didn't bother asking. But I guess like how's the fort doing? You holding it down? Everything's okay?
Everything's good. Can't wait to have you back. Just been chilling, hanging out, exercising, things like that. I'm practicing on losing some weight here soon, so look forward to that.
Mommy, a girl behind you.
I
When's the
don't
next
know
one
it
gonna
that
come
well
out?
though, so it's not that funny to me.
When's the next one gonna come out? Mama, boy behind you.
We should do that quickly though, before someone catches it. You should
We
just
should do
get
it
it.
before we should do it before like I don't know, Noah Miller discovers it.
Yes. And uh, is that TMG?
No, Noah Miller, Noah Miller. It's usually like when he touches it, then it's like, dang it. It's already been broadcasted to a lot of people.
Who are you talking about? Do you mean the Cody Co's friend, No Miller?
No, I mean Noah Miller. Noah Miller. Noah on TikTok.
Oh, yes. Yes. And Mills?
And Mills.
Yes.
What's with my camera? What's
I
going on
know.
here?
You're like fading. You're like the Thanos snap. You're going away.
Hamzah, I don't feel so good.
That one
What
just
did he
hit
say?
Croatia. That one just hit Croatia
Yeah.
as well.
Endgame, bro. Endgame was so crazy.
You watched it in theaters yesterday?
Bro, and man, what the hell? They're all dead, I think. Um, what's what I watched a crazy movie last night. Oh, I
Me
watched
too.
Long Legs.
And I watched Aliens Romulus.
What? Romulus?
Romulus. Aliens Romulus.
What is that?
The part 3 of the Aliens series.
Boy, nobody cares about that.
What?
Aliens?
Aliens. Like the one with the big head, the long head.
Like here in Croatia. Guys, have you heard of these things called aliens? There's aliens in somewhere.
How was Longlegs? I heard it's very demonic and satanic.
So
What?
that's the thing. It kind of started off as like a detective kind of thing. I was like, oh, I like this, like catching a serial killer. Ooh, and he's like really weird. And how is he whatever? He's killing these people and whatever. But then it kind of shifts a little bit into that like demonic stuff, which I was okay with it. But I watched it with my dad, and he hates when they do that because he says it's a little bit lazy.
Oh, wow.
He's like, oh, that's lazy. That's lazy. Dad, that's lazy. I'm not watching. And he lied. He got up and left.
Wow. And you felt you didn't want to watch a movie without your dad, huh?
No, I finished it. He's just a harsh critic when it comes to certain things. He doesn't like he likes action movies. He likes action. He's like, that's real. There's killing, shooting, that's real stuff that happens. Devil, it's not real.
Damn. Cold-hearted, but it's
Yeah,
yeah.
he's so nonchalant, most nonchalant man ever.
Was it scary?
It was scary in the sense that it's just like this eerie feeling. They do this thing where they like when they're filming, they kind of lead like they put the character onto the side and they have like a doorway, and you just kind of stare at the doorway thinking that something's gonna happen, but nothing does. And it's like,
Like
okay.
that scene from Parasite, but and the grandpa came out of the basement. That one
It's
haunts
like,
me to
yeah,
this
it's
day.
like, yeah, it's kind of like, but it's not like a jump scare. It's like it's just like eerie. I watched that, and then I watched also because the main character was also in this other one. It Follows is the one where they have sex and
Awesome.
they sp- they spread the demon or whatever. It's like the worst STD you can get.
Wow. Was that scary?
Yeah, it was no, it was more like also eerie, subtle horror. It's kind of the
Mm.
vibe now.
I went to Romulus. I really, really wanted to be scared out of my bazonkas, and I wasn't. So I don't know. Is there stuff like that
So
that you
what was it?
scares?
Like, did the aliens kill everyone?
Basically, I'm assuming how the second one ended based off how the third one started, but these people live on this planet, this mining planet. It's like thousands of years in the future, and they're like, we're never gonna get travel permits to get off this stupid mining planet. Let's just, I'm seeing in my radar that there's a decommissioned ship floating next to our planet. Let's go in there. It actually has cryo chambers in it that we could use to travel 9 light years and whatever.
Cryo chambers?
Yeah. And then and which they are inventing in real life, by the way. They go up there as they're unleashing, as they're opening the cryo chambers, something else was being cryoed, the aliens. And then they have to fight the aliens in the ship, and it's incredible. Um, so, so sorry. I'm at
Sorry,
a loss
what?
of words.
Cat got your tongue? I miss you, man.
How about you take a few more days?
Really? You were talking so much about how you missed me. What's going on? Why are you switching up?
When you try to act sexy, it's not sexy.
Not good.
You are you have the blessing of natural sexy, so let's just keep it like that. It's too much collarbone.
It's like Omegle. I got the Omegle going.
Yeah, that's enough.